Hi again, everyone. I have a message here from Anonymous, and here's the story. Look, Ollie, I don't have money to contribute right now, but that is the reason why I'm writing you, because I believe I have an extreme case. I don't want to disclose names for protective purposes. Well, I am the scapegoat of my family, like all of us. I lost my job, and everything else went with it. Out of my family, I was the one who always had it physically, mentally, and financially. I gave from my heart also. It pained my soul because the only place that was left for me to go was my golden child brother, malignant narc mother, or a vindictive narc sister. The first place I went was to my golden child brother. He asked for money to the point where it was hard for me to get back on my feet or buy myself any food. I cannot get food stamps until I work again. I called my no I called my malignant narcissist mother, and all she could say was, I know, I know. Then she dropped by and gave me $25, then said, get yourself together, like $25 was going to solve everything I was going through. Not even enough for. I'm glad that just happened. I don't even know if it came on. It's where I live. They wanna upgrade everybody's Obama phones. Unbelievable. 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 Right in the middle of a video. That's perfect. That's perfect. Like $25 was going to solve everything I was going through. Not even enough for a bus pass. Plus, it's hard work. It's hard to work scavenging for food. The stress of my golden child brother walking past me with food, saying, "This ain't no kick it spot." That's not even in my character to lay up at somebody's place like that. He's my older brother, and I got my first place before he did. He stayed with our malignant narcissist mother till his 30s. Talk about kick it spot. LOL. Not to mention, I just ended a relationship with a sadistic narcissist who strip mined me. So I left and went to stay with my vindictive narcissist sister. She wants me to be at her beck and call. If I don't clean the refrigerator today, I can't eat. I don't want to watch. I don't want. If I don't watch her kids, don't ask for nothing. No one would even take me to get a change of clothes for weeks, and I'm a female. They walked past me as they were shopping and when I asked for a ride, not having 2 pennies to rub together, they just gave me the silent treatment or acted insulted. My golden child brother had to bring me my clothes. I've been looking for a way to work and don't want to have to call my malignant narcissist mother to stay with her because she is just as vindictive as my vindictive narcissistic sister, if not more. I'm starving and being treated like a slave for food, a place to stay, and a way to work. And that's not even the half by a long shot. I don't want to snap because of it, Ollie, but I will. Any advice is appreciated. Thanks. You know, it's funny. I mean, like right in the middle of this video, somebody comes to my door trying to upgrade an Obama phone that I don't have. You know, there are ways to help, to get help, and it might be a sad thing to say, but I would ask why you can't get, if you don't have a job, why you can't get food stamps. That would be my first question. I know some states require some sort of work for food stamps, but I've never, I'm surprised that you're living somewhere where they won't even give you food stamps without, I mean, what do? I don't understand. Maybe because you don't have a child. I guarantee you, if you had a child, you'd get food stamps. And I'm not saying to go get a child, but that is some of the unfairness of the welfare system. I am going to make an assumption here based on what's been going, what you've, the minimum amount of stuff you described to me. I'm going to make an assumption here. I think you're probably African American. You're black, and I'm really going out on a limb on this one, so I don't know. But what it appears to me is, and I've had several people, I've read several stories from people like, from women like you, private videos as well. This seems to be something that occurs in African American families, where they will choose one daughter and just try to almost, it's like black, what I call it, it's like Black Cinderella. It's Black Cinderella. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a perfect Cinderella setup where it was two of the original. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And this might be something ingrained from black culture, from slavery. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I'm judging this based on what the other black females I've worked with and stuff that's been said to me in confidentiality. It's this, older black mothers have this need to be waited on hand and foot, and they set up, usually with one daughter, a Cinderella type scenario where one is the indentured servant, and I've heard this before, being denied food. Not only, and you know what? To be fair, it's not only you know, African Americans or Black Americans. I've heard this in Filipino culture, in Chinese culture. I think there's one out of Indonesia and India. Same deal, and it's not only women; it's men. So depending on what culture you're coming out of, but there is like a Cinderella type of scenario that is being set up from the narcissist. How did Cinderella win? How did Cinderella win? By getting up and going out. Now, of course, she went to a ball and was made kind of easy with a fairy godmother. Now, what you gotta have to accept here is that you got to be your own fairy godmother. Okay? And you may have to do things that, you know, is going to have to suck up, you know, your pride. You know, what good is living in these situations you're living in if you're not free? Well, under the letter of the law, you're free, but you're living in a prison, being starved. What are your options? I mean, I would try to explore some friends and, you know, seeing what they're, if any of them can, I don't know. I mean, I got very limited information here. But I would start looking at some women's groups, going down to the welfare office, your social services office in your city, and finding out what's available to you. Because I don't know if you have or you haven't. You said you couldn't get food stamps, but I don't know if you've taken the steps to do that. I would take all the steps I would physically show up at your social services office and find out what you can do. If there are any like women's group homes or women's shelter to help you get on your feet, go down to the unemployment office for, see what to their job center, to their retraining center, if they have anything for you. Sitting there and waiting for the wicked stepmother and the evil stepsisters, which are actually actually your real sister and brother, to save you is never going to happen. You're going to have to be your own fairy godmother, as difficult as that is. Okay, you're going to have to use and you're going to have to fight down at social services. I don't have a job. How am I supposed to eat? I can barely keep a roof over my head, and I'm basically being abused by my own family. If you're being malnourished, and like that should help you get into a woman's home, to get you some state housing, to get you the next step. But you have to go down and you have to apply for it. Okay? I don't know what your work history is, what your background is. So I mean, I'm kind of spitballing here. Okay? And I kind of feel bad that this guy now is coming up with the Obama phones but you know what? I'm not. I don't feel bad. Because taking a handout, see, that guy who came to my door seems like he's helping, but he's not. He's not. What pride do you get out of somebody giving you a phone and paying the bill for you and other people? That's not. You got to be your own fairy godmother. And I'm not saying people don't need a hand up, but let me tell you something. I've been living in this neighborhood for 4 years now, and I've watched people getting phone after phone after phone, the same person, 7, 8, 9, 10 phones, and selling them. It's a joke. And I ought to have this guy coming door to door to try to keep these people in poverty. And that's the same thing I think your family's doing to you. The same thing, giving you just the minimum of what you need to get by. Worse than the minimum in your case, because you're in a Cinderella situation and you're going to have to be your own fairy godmother. So I hope that advice helps. Thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, or you'd like a private Skype session or a private video made, you know what to do with the PayPal and the email links in the description box. I'll have the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.